Yeah.
talking about some of that infrastructure, and we highlighted this earlier, but starting a prop shop is very easy to do in some regards. And I know you've been talking, I think initially, correct me if I'm wrong with this, but I feel like you were starting this process a couple of years ago. I remember at least a year ago or so. I remember the first conversations that you and I had about it, and you were getting ready to start this. So, what specifically went into some of that? Why did it take you so long to build this out, as opposed to just starting a prop shop that could be up and running very quickly, white labeled?
So that's a really good question. So, I'm going to challenge the comment a little bit, and I'm going to push back in that, there's two types of prop firms out there. There's prop firms that are buying a web-based website that is running a white label, but their back end is not equipped to scale big infrastructure. Those prop firms won't last. White label or not, there's no back end structure that's going to allow them to scale. Um, you can launch a prop firm quickly if you're using pre-built technology and infrastructure from companies that have the entire gambit as a sole solution, right? That's not just the website, but that's the platform, or that's the account creation process, or that's the risk analytic process. Um, the difference for us is it has a lot to do with understanding the legalities in the business, the solvency in the business. We set up key relationships with prime brokers, not just one, but many. We also made sure that we had compliant legal counsel in many jurisdictions, not just Canada, not just the United States, but also in European Union, right? So for us, we have a bigger expansion play with our own prop firm, is that we will open up foreign exchange. We will open up cryptocurrency. And in order to be able to do these things, it's not just in the future space. It's to be a global firm, you have to understand the different regulatory requirements, the rules and the regulations around moving traders to live, and how to set those subsidiaries up properly. So it wasn't just about launching a firm and selling some accounts for us. It was about having a firm that could be global assets in the future. And that takes a lot of structuring. That takes a lot of infrastructure to understand that, and having counsel that can represent you properly, right? So we could have launched earlier, sure. But I think it would have worked against our future vision and just what we're trying to accomplish. And yeah, I think it just gives us a lot more perspective in the expansion of our firm's vision.
Yep.